Hey guys, today we'll be doing a super easy and super quick 10-minute meal and meal prep. Please keep in mind that everyone's nutrition goals are going to vary depending on what your personal goals are. If you have any questions about nutrition, please check out my nutrition playlist that I'll link it down in the description box below. Let's get cooking. Alright, so we're going to start with a little meal that you can make for like lunch or dinner. This is the Gardein Mandarin Orange Crispy Chicken, which is really good. I've talked about this quite a few times on my Instagram stories before. I love this. They also have a pork one that's also really good, but today we'll be doing the chicken one. So this we usually get from Hy-Vee, but you can really get anything similar to this at any grocery store near you. So calories, macros, let's go over that really quick. So there's 2.5 servings in here. Each serving is 210 calories, 6 grams of fats, 30 grams of carbs, and 11 grams of protein. I would say when we make this, it's a good portion for both my husband and I. So I would say that this entire bag, if you make it, is enough for 2 people. Or if there's only one of you, then I would say eat half and then save the other half for another time. So this is what we're gonna focus on making first. I'm gonna be eating this with some string beans here and then some rice, because I usually eat all my meals with rice. But then I'll also be throwing some green onion in there too, just to make it a little fancy. But I feel like with prepackaged, kind of really easy, ready to go meals like this, usually they're not that amazing out of the world, but if you just add some little spice or some green onions or some veggies or something like that, it makes it a lot more, I feel homey, and it makes it feel just a little bit more, it just gives a little bit of extra to make it feel more better. Yeah. So anyway, I'll start making this, and then while I'm making that and the beans, I'm going to be meal prepping this Tyson chicken, which I've talked about once before on YouTube and my gym tour vlog, and I've also talked about this on my Instagram stories as well. I feel like I really only talk about food on my Instagram stories, which I'll get better at doing, about talking more about food and things other than my Instagram stories. Anyway, we get this from Sam's Club. They have a ton of different kinds. This is probably our favorite one though. We feel like the one you get the most bang for your buck with flavor and the calories and the macros. Just really macro friendly, calorie friendly, but tastes really good. I know that not everyone is a fan of prepackaged foods, but I feel like at the end of the day, if you're in a rush and you just need something quick and easy, these kinds of prepackaged foods are really easy to do, and they're going to be at the end of the day, they're going to be a healthier option than going to get fast food, etc., and much more affordable as well. So this, yes, we get from Sam's Club. They have a ton of different options. So if you're not into this teriyaki chicken stuff, try any of their other flavors that they have. And I'm sure if you have a Costco membership instead of Sam's Club, Costco has a ton of different options for you as well. But again, there's so many different kinds of these kind of prepackaged little meals that are ready to go. So explore your options, try different things. You never know what you're going to like until you just try it. So, all right, so let me just read to you real quick the macros and calories for this chicken. So one serving is 3 ounces, which is 140 calories. Really good. 6 grams of fat, 4 grams of carbs, 17 grams of protein. Like I said, I feel like it's hard to get better than this for a good taste, but still good calories and macros. So this, again, I'm just going to meal prep rice and string beans as well. I am someone who can literally eat the same thing every single day for months on end. I have done that before. I continue to do that. I'm just not a person. I just keep things as simple as possible. But if you're someone who likes to mix things up and add more variety, please by all means do a different kind of veggie. Maybe you can do a fajitas, or just some kind of stir-fried veggies. If you want, you can do broccoli, you can do asparagus, really easy. When I cook asparagus, I just cut the ends off and stick it in the air fryer. I don't even add salt and pepper, I just eat it plain. really easy. And for carbs, I usually always do rice, but I also like to do potatoes. So if you want to do potatoes, like sweet potatoes, or you know, like brown rice instead of white rice, or whatever kind of carb or veggies you want to add, please by all means customize it, make it your own, and add in whatever makes you happy. So let's get started with the crispy chicken. So while we cook this and the beans, we will meal prep this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the burners on. I'm gonna start with the string beans because I know that they will take a little bit longer to cook than the chicken. For the chicken, it's really easy. So you got like a little, they look like chicken nuggets actually in here. And then it comes with a sauce packet. So you just cook the chicken and then you pour the sauce on, and then it's as easy as that. And then for the beans, I'm going to be using some garlic. This is just minced garlic. You can get this from any grocery store. I'll also be adding some ground chili garlic oil to the string beans. This will add a little bit of spice to it, so if you don't like spice, you don't need it, or if you just don't have this, you just don't add it to your beans. I'm just cooking the beans how I usually cook the beans. Please cook the beans cook your beans however you'd like to cook your beans. This you can usually get from any Asian store will have it, or if at any grocery store in the Asian or Oriental aisle, you will usually find this. All right, so I'm gonna spray the pans. And I like to use that Pompeian 100% avocado oil. This is my favorite like oil spray. It just, the flavor is really nice and light, and the way it sprays is just really nice and even. So I'll do both of those. And then lastly for the beans, I'm also gonna add some paprika and onion powder at the end as well. For the beans, I'm gonna add the garlic, and then I'm just gonna add the beans on top, and then we add the chicken over here. Alright, so my little chickens are looking a little crispy. I'm no professional cook here. I'm gonna add the sauce. And just mix them up. I'm just gonna let my little chicken nuggets sit. The Mandarin orange crispy chicken is actually vegan as well, so it's not actually chicken. So, and then let me stir my beans. Alright, so my beans are still cooking, so while they're finishing up cooking, I'm going to do a little meal prep. I'm going to measure out 4 ounces, so I have 7 of these Tupperware containers. I'll leave a link to these down below. I know some people prefer glass, which I do agree is better, but I've had these, I bought a bunch of them and I've been using them for the past couple of years, so I can, until these wear out and are no longer good, I'll keep using these. So I'm gonna do 4 ounces of rice. And then this scale I will also link down in the description box if you need to pick one up for yourself. And then I'm going to do about 4 ounces of chicken in each one of these as well. And then I'll also be adding some green beans to each one of these once they are done cooking. this chicken, it's already pre-made and pre-cooked, so all you need to do is microwave it. If I'm eating it at home, I'll throw it in the air fryer, but if I'm out and about and I only have like a microwave, I'll throw it in the microwave as well. I'm just gonna pop the lid onto each one of these, and then whenever I put them in the fridge, and then when I need to eat them, I will heat them up in the microwave, and then I will have my meal ready to go. If you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know that I always say that eating clean and meal prepping is as simple or as complicated as you make it. And as you can see, it can be really simple. If you didn't even want to cook the veggies, you could just buy microwavable veggies as well, and that would make it even faster and easier. When I do meal prep, I usually meal prep for 2 weeks, for 1 week worth of food. And I've never had a problem with storing it in the fridge and the food going bad. And I've meal prepped a variety of different foods as well. But if you're worried about by maybe the 5th, 6th, 7th day, the food won't be as good, then feel free to meal prep for just 4 or 5 days as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the fridge, and then we will eat our lunch, the crispy chicken that we just made. If you plan on giving any of the ideas in this video a try, give this video a thumbs up. I will be releasing more meal prep videos for you guys, so of course subscribe to my channel and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss out on those videos as well. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and thanks so much for hanging out today, guys.